Mount Etna erupts. Tourists flee as massive ash cloud rises. Imagine standing on the slopes of Mount Etna when the ground suddenly trembles beneath your feet. A deep rumble echoes from the mountain, and then, boom, a massive column of ash shoots into the sky like a cannon. People start screaming, phones are out filming, and the air fills with panic. That's exactly what happened on June 2nd, 2025, when Europe's most active volcano blew its top once again. It was just after 11:24 a.m. local time in Sicily when Etna's southeast crater erupted violently. The ash cloud rose more than 21,000 feet into the air, so high it triggered a red aviation alert. Planes were warned to reroute, but on the ground, tourists and hikers rushed down the trails, trying to escape the falling ash and debris. There were lava fountains, pyroclastic flows, and that eerie orange glow that makes it look like the earth is on fire. Fortunately, no one was injured. If you're wondering whether this came out of nowhere, sort of, but not really. Etna has been active for thousands of years. In fact, it's erupted more than 200 times in recorded history. The locals call her Mama Etna, a nickname that's equal parts respect and resignation. She gives no warning, and she owes you no favors. Volcanologists say this latest eruption was likely triggered by a partial collapse inside the crater, which caused a sudden spike in pressure and released molten rock and gas in dramatic fashion. The eruption comes just months after a series of smaller seismic events were recorded in the region. Experts say Etna's behavior has been shifting lately, with increased gas emissions and more frequent rumblings. While many volcanoes go dormant for centuries, Etna never really sleeps. It's a living geological engine that continues to build and rebuild itself, and the surrounding region, layer by layer. What makes this eruption particularly fascinating is its timing and visibility. It happened in broad daylight, with clear skies, making the ash plume visible from over 100 kilometers away. Tourists, who had only come for a quick hike, ended up capturing viral videos of lava bursting from the mountain like fireworks. And although the airport in nearby Catania remained open, there were some delays as aviation officials assessed the ash drift. For locals in Sicily, this is hardly their first rodeo. Many didn't even flinch. Shops stayed open, roads were cleared, and families living near the volcano followed the same evacuation protocols they've known for years. There's a strange kind of calm that comes from living next to something so powerful. It keeps you humble. Historically, Etna's most destructive eruption came in 1669, when lava flows destroyed several villages and even reached the walls of Catania. More recently, a major eruption in 2002 caused widespread damage and forced the evacuation of thousands. But even then, Etna managed to attract more tourists than it scared away. There's something magnetic about danger you can see and outrun. And here's the wild thing. While tourists were running and snapping photos, many Sicilians simply went about their day. For them, this is just Tuesday on Etna. But whether you're a local or a visitor, one thing is clear. When Etna speaks, you listen. Because Mount Etna isn't just a mountain. She's a reminder of nature's beauty, yes, but also its unpredictability. You can admire her from afar. You can even hike her trails. But don't ever forget, she was here long before us, and she'll still be rumbling long after we're gone.